Hello fam, welcome back to our channel. Let's start with congratulatory messages going to the ex-service chief as Senate has finally approved them for the ambassadorial positions, even though there was a lot of outcry against it from Nigerians and a lot of people in diaspora. I guess, well, the Senate have a final say in this matter, so we'll just say congratulations to them, even though I know most Nigerians out there would actually disagree, to them being confirmed. But right now, and the government again is setting another pace that I feel that may end up giving powers to the very rich and bringing poverty to a higher dimension to the poor. This is really sad. I do not understand the impact of the economic team, but I just hope they look into this very quickly. But before we do go into the newspaper to find out what it is that it may look exciting now, but may likely bring tears to the common man on the street, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, the federal government have the Infrastructural Concession Regulatory Commission had handed over the certificate to the Minister of Work and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, at the FMWH headquarters in Abuja. Under the new Highway Development and Management Initiative of the federal government, private individuals now will be permitted to build, operate, or maintain assets on federal highways that are up for concession. This implies that individuals will now be permitted to develop and maintain assets on the economically viable federal highways in order to boost the economic activities on the roads. This is key to maintaining the functionality of the highway as well as engaging and generating wealth for indigenous small and medium enterprise, it stated. On how individuals and groups could participate in the scheme, the government said it was determined to ensure that its assets were entrusted into capable hands. It therefore advised interested persons, companies, and groups to form consortium of construction, road maintenance companies, financials, toll operators, rest house operators, advertising companies, lane marking experts, refuse managers, among others, to going through this. There've been reactions over this. Let's just quickly see one or two reactions. But they are looking at the economic term in maybe the short, maybe long run. But we are looking at the effect it's going to have on the people in both the short and especially the long run. This one here is saying, provide your own healthcare, your own security, provide your own water and electricity, provide your own highway and maintain it. This is serious. Is this the most hard this is okay, is this the most heartless political party in Africa? Somebody's asking official APC. So much money has been stolen from the system. Let those individuals demonstrate this good gesture by leading the way. I am sure the society will forgive them. This one here is saying, a Nigerian thief will build roads and do good for the society. That's impossible. It's easier for a camel to pass through the needle than that to happen. This one here is saying, individuals should build and maintain highways after producing water, electricity, security, education, maintain road to your house. Nigeria will move to highway construction. Is there no government in place? Nigerians are asking. This one asks the question, say, the taxpayers' money, what is it used for? And they keep taxing out of what all private companies. This one here is saying it is easier said than done. It will take ages and series of bribe collection before an individual can be allowed to build a road. Oh dear. This one here is ordinary small road. Rita want to repair for us. Come and see how those agberos come out and chase the road contractor workers. We are on our own. Okay. Now let's look at this very critically. To start with, some of the reasons why they say we should pay taxes to do some of these infrastructures, maintain good roads, provide electricity, security, and all that, pay for security agencies. Those are one of the major things why those taxpayers' monies are being, accumulated, accrued to pay, to ensure that the economy is working. Now, if we pay tax, and we have been paying tax, and insecurity issues has been, something that wakes us up every other day, and it has not been sorted. And now this wake up call of build your roads, maintain it. As in, then why are we paying tax? Okay, I remember we are so much heavily indebted, and we keep hearing things like we are paying bandits 800 million. Or okay, I remember Lai Mohammed, the Minister of Information and Culture, said that's not true. They never paid 800 million. But there was a time they did pay some millions. Maybe not this one. Whichever it is, there's no smoke without fire. Now we get to find out. We get to give bandits money for doing mayhem, and yet in our own way, we can't even have those monies are not even available for basic amenities like good road. Let's look at this scenario. Yes, they finally give it to an individual to build a road, right? Good, beautiful. We make highway, we maintain it. Let's take for instance, I make a highway, I'm a businessman. I decide to give good quality highway, and you have given me a particular section of the place, and I have decided to build and maintain it. I can also decide to make business out of it by making toll gate in it. It's a highway, yes. Maybe at the end of the day, maybe me and government will have 50-50. Government will allow me after all, it's economic, it's viable. They would say it's okay if you want to put it toll gate, there's no problem. Just make sure you remit us our money. There's a route that was usually very free. At the end of the day, you start collecting fees on it. For it now becomes put amount of toll gate on it, whereby if you can imagine you are going to you're passing through or Shagamu, because where is that Shagamu, you have to pass through it. If you're going to Edo, you have to pass through Shagamu. If you're going to the southeast, you pass through Shagamu. If you're going to south, pass through. You have to that route is a route that you have to go through, especially if you're coming from the southwest. I just mount my own toll gates there. I'm confident that anybody who passes there, some people must pass there. If you're going through all these regions, you must pass through my toll gate. I will make billions. In a month, I will be counting, I'll be a billionaire a month. On who? On the head of the common Nigerian who don't even have basic amenities. The common Nigerian who have been taxed over and over again. I feel that instead we should try to cushion. Yes, some persons are actually saying that in giving to individuals will readily maintain it and will have good infrastructures, and are thinking of actually giving some of these things to individuals. But what will happen to the common man whose minimum wage, which was supposed to be a 30,000 naira, in some states, some of them have still reverting back to 18,000 naira. The price of foodstuffs are so costly, there's no security, nothing is really happening. Okay, let's also contrast the issue of security agencies to another people now. Hopefully, maybe Nigeria will be secure. This is rather sad. But economically, it makes a lot of sense, which means there will be money generated by individuals. So, which means if a big boy can become bigger by from the pockets of Nigerians, just give them services in concession, in collaboration with the federal government. Give these Nigerian services, you make much money even on Nigerians. That's what we're going to wrap it up. Let's put it down.